Hey guys, how's it going? Mark here with another fragrance review. Let's delve right into this bad boy. This is into the House of Creed. Hey, I've reviewed Himalaya and I've reviewed Creed Irish Tweed. Kind of mixed results. Definitely the rating system did its job, so we got mixed results with those two. So let's get into the third Creed that I'm going to be reviewing today. This is Millesime Imperial. Sounds like something a king would wear, definitely. Let's take a look at the packaging, the bottle, and the box. I'm not going to get into too much in depth with those. You've seen one Creed bottle, you've seen them all, almost. So let's take a look. First of all, the bottle. The bottle has changed since its release. When it first came out, this was all gold plated, all over the place, all gold. Beautiful bottle. A lot of people missed that bottle. But they brought this one out, and this one has like a big old sticker that says Millesime Imperial. Creed, like every other bottle, you know, attention to detail. Spritzer sprays a lot, so watch out. Let's take a look at the box. Again, looks like any other typical Creed box. There is paperwork that comes with it. I'm not going to show you guys. You can take a look at someone else's review. They'll show you those. Now let's take a look at bottle sizes. 1 ounce, 2.5, 4, which is this guy right here, and then there's an 8.4 ounce flacon. Now, pricing, 100 to 330. Pricey? Yes. Your nearest discounter may be carrying Creeds. If they do, great for you. Would I recommend them? I highly recommend just going to the Creed boutique if you're just testing these. They'll have fresh juice for you to test out first of all, and then you can find out if you want a bottle. That's what I highly recommend. Those discounters, are they shady? It depends who you go to. Definitely, I've seen some discounters selling these fragrances and they were fine. So it's all up to you. What is your budget, right? Now, this one hit the shelves in 1995, so it stood the test of time, definitely. Awards. Has it won any awards with me? Actually, it has. It's won a pretty good award. It was my #1 summer niche fragrance for 2010. So we know this one's a killer in the summer. That we know. Group. Citrus floral. There is some woods in here. Some people say it's a woody floral musk. I could give it that, yeah. Recommended age. Almost any age. These aquatic, fresh fragrances are basically for anybody. I don't really see a teenager rocking this, unless you're rolling in dough. But definitely any age can wear this. It all depends about your bankroll. That's all that matters. How many sprays and where? This one's a little different for me. 1 on each side of my neck, 1 on each arm, and a shot on the shirt. Whatever shirt you're wearing, just shoot it. Definitely, I felt like spraying 1 on the shirt kind of gave it a little more longevity as far as the smell and projection, of course. Now, notes. Let's take a look at the notes. Now, the notes on this fragrance is very vague, and it's missing a note that I know is in here. So let's take a look at the note breakdown. First of all, top notes. Sea salt, crisp fruit notes. Mid, bergamot, mandarin, lemon, and iris. And in the base, we got musk, woody, and marine notes. So it's missing something. What is it missing? Ambergris. It's the signature base for most of these Millesime fragrances for Creed, and it's not in the note breakdown. So let's see if I actually smell it. Now, first of all, let's take a look. Let's delve into Creed's Millesime Imperial. First, Creed fragrances. They're a little different from batch to batch. I really wanted to actually mention this in one of my Creed reviews. Since they use some natural ingredients, I do not believe this is like 90% natural. It's probably more like 10 or 5% natural. So they differ from batch to batch. That's from bottle to bottle, sample to sample. So smell may differ from slightly. The smell might differ slightly from testing out. So it's not a big difference. You know, some people say, "Oh my God, what's the difference here?" It's not a big difference. Some might lose top notes if they're older. Just make sure that you get a few samples before purchasing a full bottle. Also, some Creeds of mine actually, after time, smell much better than they did when I first sprayed them on. It's kind of weird. But definitely, I've had that experience. So make sure that when you're purchasing Creeds, make sure that you test a lot. Different samples too, from different bottles maybe, from different samples. Just try to test. Get your money's worth, guys. Alright, so let's waste the spray. Let's see what Millesime Imperial smells like. Now again, these sprayers are freaking dangerous. Let's spray one. Look at that. That's a lot. Actually, oh, yes. Smell like a big watermelon now. All right. Oh, smell good. All right. First sniff. What do you get? You get some citruses. It's definitely citrusy right off the bat. You blink, it's gone. What takes over after that? Well, we got a sea salt and airy feel. Now, the sea salt and airy feel meshes with that watermelon note. But I want to get back to that sea salt and airy feel. Now, the sea salt and airy feel, this is where some people are going to hate this fragrance. They don't like the salty feel to it. For me, it really felt watery. It was like a watery green vibe. Made me think of cucumber. Not like polo blue cucumber, which is like highly, like you can smell it. This one was kind of, I feel like it's there. I'm the first one to actually mention that there's cucumber in this fragrance. I might be wrong, because that airy, watery feel kind of reminds me of greenness, and might be that melon note meshing with the airiness that gives me like a cucumber watery feel. Now there's a hint of citrus still lingering on in the top notes, but the main focus is that melon, the watermelon. It's very crisp and it's really refreshing. This is the top note. Like, I'm giving it the top note. This is your summer top note that you want. This is head over heels better than anything else I've smelled in the top note. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing. Bad thing for this fragrance, and it's only downhill from now. It's only going to get worse from this top note. But it's definitely the best top note I've smelled in a crisp, aquatic, fresh fragrance that I've worn. It's a really authentic, and I mean authentic, watermelon note. I really, really enjoyed this top note. This is the cream of the crop. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and I know a lot of people want this top note to linger. But let's get into the mid. Now the mid, the powdery feel starts coming out. Now the iris note is not as in your face as Diaram. You know, Diaram is the iris and it's just boo. Makeup, feel like really feminine. Iris note gives you like a powderiness. Now it's not in your face that I would say this is straight up feminine. No. It's definitely unisex. This gives it a unisex vibe to it. I can see some ladies wearing this if they love fruity notes at the top, and then it goes to this. It goes head to head with the citrus and the watermelon in the mid. I had this vibe for like 3-4 hours, definitely with the watermelon, the citrus, and the iris going head to head with the powderiness. Now in the base itself is dominated by the muskiness, and it has some woods in there. I'll give it that. But it had a sweet amber accord. Sweet amber, what is that? What gives a sweet amber? Oh yeah, ambergris. So the signature ambergris note is not listed in the notes in this fragrance, but is it in it? Yes. I definitely feel like a sweet ambergris note at the end of this fragrance, and that's the signature Creed base note, and I really enjoyed it in this one. Definitely well done, well constructed as far as this fragrance goes. It's quality. You got to give them that. It's quality. So this fragrance, let's get into it. What is it? Great signature summer scent. You can't go wrong. It's so versatile for the summer. Upscale party, wear this. Going to the beach, wear this. Going to the mall, wearing this. You got a wedding to go to, wear this. Summer versatile fragrance that'll work for everything. This could be a great scent for a businessman. You're a businessman and you need a daily scent for every day, every season. What are you going to wear all year round? This is definitely great for that. I don't recommend this in the middle of a blizzard. If you're going to a meeting in the winter, spray a few spritz of this. You got your suit on, you're going inside, it's going to be a little warm. It's going to project, definitely. This is built for a king. Now when I think citrus, fruity fragrances, I really don't think upper class, upscale. But Creed pulled it off, and I think it's just because when it dries down, it really felt upscale when it dried down. The top notes is more fruity and great for summer. It's fun. It's definitely fun, but then it kind of gets serious, and it gives you like that businessman vibe. Built for a king? Could be. A king that had a sense of humor? Yes, because he'll enjoy that top note, that fruity top note. Really nice. Now, I'm starting to find out some of these creeds are more and more starting to be timeless in a sense. This could be a signature scent for somebody for decades. Green Irish Tweed, this, Himalaya, timeless fragrances. I'm telling you guys, they're timeless. They're not ever going to get old or bad. I really think that all these fragrances that I've tested from Creed, as of late, this doesn't look like a fragrance that came out in '95. It feels like a fragrance that just came out last year. So, timeless. Okay, now if you're just looking for this casual, fresh scent, this might be a little too much for a price tag for that. It's not overly unique. It has the same DNA as other fragrances, fruity, floral, and then musky, and then it ends, right? But did it show me anything that it's worth the price tag? Some people are going to find that small touch of uniqueness is worth the extra dough and Millesime Imperial. Some people are just going to be like, this is redundant. I can get freaking Acqua di Gio for 1/3 of the price and it'll do the same thing. Yeah, you're correct. But some people like that extra touch, and I'm definitely, the top notes on this is going to get tons of compliments. I'm telling you that right now. So, is it all season? I say so. Classy fruit? Yeah, it's great for a young, fun guy that just wants a casual scent. Yeah, if you got the dough, why not? But it's also good for serious, older, high-class gentlemen. Like a lawyer or anybody that has money. It'll work for it. So it'll work for both sides of the coin. Why would you hate this fragrance? Most of the people that I hear that hate this fragrance, longevity issues. All the time, that's all I hear. This lasted an hour on me. Great top notes, and then it dries down to nothing. Nobody gets, well, not nobody, but a lot of people don't get the mid and the base of this fragrance on their skin. They smell the great watermelon note, they enjoy it, lasts a couple of hours on their skin, and then it's gone. Well, yeah, it's gone. Watermelon's gone. There's something else there. Look. So longevity issues and the salty vibe at the start. Definitely, that's not for everybody too. So that could be it for you, longevity issues and that. As far as longevity goes, I'm going to tackle it a little bit. For me, I did not get longevity issues with this. I was expecting 4 hours to 8 hours. If it gives me that, I'm happy, and it did. So I'm happy. One word to describe this fragrance would have to be irreplaceable. The more I think about it, which summer fragrance really gets me this happy about this fragrance? This feels really high class. It doesn't. Not a lot of them do. This one pulls it off somehow. It did. So it's irreplaceable to me. Am I going to get another bottle of this if I finish this off? Yes, no doubt about it. No quiffs about it. Bottles. Unforgivable by Sean John. Definitely a sad replacement for this. I don't think it's up to snuff to Millesime Imperial. And Wall Street from Bond Number 9 could be another fragrance that you could look at if you really enjoy this fragrance. When I close my eyes, this fragrance reminds me of fresh watermelons being chopped up seaside. Definitely, right there. That's your picture of the day. Best time to wear this fragrance. Let me guess. Power meeting? I can wear this. Day at the beach? Sure. Go ahead. Big date? Millesime Imperial, etc., etc. Versatile is the name of the game. When you're paying this type of money, you want it to be versatile. This one is. Gets a thumbs up from me. Very nice. Compliment factor. You know what I wrote? I wrote Bladau. Do I know what that means? Yes, I do. That means compliment factor is excellent. The top notes on this is lady killer. I've never met anybody that did not like the top notes of this fragrance. It is the king of this fragrance. I enjoyed it. Everybody loves it. Bladau. My 2 cents on Millesime Imperial, easy. My 2 cents is, this is probably, if not the best, summer fragrance on the market today. The top notes are simply gorgeous, and it pulled off upscale fruity. Who could have thunk it? Millesime Imperial, a jewel in the Creed boutique. Go check it out. Alright, so buy chart pass. God, guys, this is hard. The price tag, is it worth it? I'm going to tell you this. If you're looking for a lot of fragrances in the summer, you're looking at 3-4 bottles, save your money and get this. Okay? If you just want one bottle, I think this is the one to get for summer. If it's hot in your area a lot, this is one to look at. So it's a definite buy. It is worth the money. But again, definitely sample, sample, sample. I will not recommend blind buying a bottle of this at $200 and some a pop. No. Definitely sample and test it out on your skin. See if you get longevity issues like 80% of the population. But I don't buy it. It's definitely not a longevity killer. I think it does work well. Maybe the people were sniffing themselves a little too much and they got fatigued from the fragrance. I could see that. So guys, this is a fragrance review that's running way too long because I got so much to say about Millesime Imperial. It's a great fragrance for the summer. Number one, Summer Niche 2010. Will it hold on in 2011? Probably. So let's get to the rating system and let's see if Creed gets another 10 out of 10. Green Irish Tweed got perfect score. Let's see if Millesime Imperial can do it too. Let's go to the rating system, guys. Alright guys, let's rate Millesime Imperial. Projection, I'm going to give this a 7. This is actually fairly good for projection. Scent cloud for a good 3 hours, then it of course slowly dies down after that initial 3 hours. Longevity, I'm going to give this 6 out of 10. 48 hours any given time. Average longevity for an aquatic, I would say. A lot of people do get a lot less, so definitely try before you buy. Versatility, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. You name it, you can grab this bottle. Overall, smell, compliments, 10. Masterpiece. That's all I got to say. Seasons, mostly good for the spring and summer. I think those are great seasons for it, but all season fragrance. One, if not the best in its genre, versatile as hell. Anyone can wear this. Overall, I'm going to give this a perfect score of 10 out of 10. Just what you want in a summer fragrance.